Union's grievance officer Lawrence Poyot says water managed to seep through the electricity circuit boxes over the weekend following excessive rainfall. He says the situation is one which needs urgent government intervention.
You have a danger not only to the employees but to the persons who are being kept in there. And that's a very unfortunate group from the point of view that they suffer from mental illnesses. And we would like to see that they are treated as human beings and not, the rejects of the society.
But Health Minister Dr. Keith Mondesi says his technocrats have informed him that there were no electrical concerns and the situation was not life-threatening, as has been claimed. Dr. Mondesi says the decision by nurses and other public servants at Golden Hope to abandon their duties is motivated by politics.
We have to be very careful, because I found that we have to be very careful that we are not pushed by other agencies that have their own political agendas. And I think this is a case of an agenda being pushed on the people, unfortunately on the nurses, because as you said, anyone would recognize that Golden Hope is not a new institution. And Golden Hope's problem started long before this administration came into office.
Last January, the National Workers' Union served the government with a strike notice in an attempt to have some of the critical issues at Golden Hope fixed. The union's grievance officer says the recent development is an indication that there has been little or no improvement to the situation.
We heard, although we have not been officially informed, that there are some discussions with the Taiwanese government in terms of assisting with the repairs at Golden Hope. And we hope they could do it as soon as January of this year.
The health minister says his government began addressing the problems at Golden Hope as soon as they were brought to their attention. Dr. Mondesi says government has spent over $350,000 on renovation for the hospital. He says his ministry is pressing to implement a centralized maintenance department by next year to manage health infrastructure like the hospital.
Where the leaks are coming, there was no electricals in there because it's coming through the V. You see, the roof in the roof at Golden Hope, it has these peaks and troughs. So where the leak was coming in the V, and this is almost in the center of the hall of the room where there's no electricals in the center. My technical people, where the leak is, on Friday he told me he instructed the nurses to move the people. It's just like you have your home and there's a hole in the roof, rain's coming through, and you just move the bed on the other side, and that is all. If they did that, he told me that the rain would not affect them.
On Tuesday, health officials are scheduled to meet with the National Workers' Union and the Civil Service Association to discuss the situation at Golden Hope. That meeting is expected to provide an avenue for all parties to make recommendations on the way forward and what can be done to improve on the present situation. Shannon LeBon, HTS News Channel 4.